This is Hamilton Tiger Cats football on the Ticats Audio Network.
Hey everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to Tim Hortons Field. It's the Tiger Cats and the Argonauts. Huge game, battle for first place. Ticats win. They're tied with the Argonauts for top spot, and an Argos win, and that puts them in a pretty good position as the end of the regular season just on the horizon there. I'm RJ Broadhead along with Andy Fantuz. Luke Tasker away. He'll be back for the next game. So Andy, this is weird to say. It feels weird that the Tiger Cats at home are coming off a loss after that long streak, that invincibility that they had. Is there any mental change for the Tiger Cats coming into a game like this after that streak is done?
I don't think the preparation is going to be too much different than any normal week. However, it is certainly an awesome opportunity for the Cats to rebound after that loss against the team that's ahead of them in the standings. And it's the first game of a back-to-back doubleheader with the Argonauts, which will really tell the tale in the standings coming down the stretch. Yeah,
massive in the standings. Tiger Cats want to stay with the Argos. They don't want them to get any further ahead. In the game that just ended, Montreal was trailing with just under 3 minutes to go and came back to beat Ottawa. So now the Alouettes, as we sit at this moment, are tied with the Tiger Cats for second spot. So things tightening up in that East Division, and it's into crunch time. I don't think it's too early to say this is the most important game of the year. I tried to ask Coach O that, and he wouldn't bite on it because there are so many games remaining. But this is massive, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. And you're always going to say that the current game is the most important game of the year up to this point. However, with splitting the season series so far with one win each between with Hamilton and Toronto, this will really tell the tale for who's going to have that edge in the tiebreaker going down the stretch. And, of course, you don't want to fall to a tie with Montreal in second place. You want to be tied in first place. So yes, getting back on track at home in front of a potentially sold-out crowd here on Thanksgiving Day. What an opportunity for Cats to get the ball rolling again.
Yeah, great point, Andy. It's now full capacity at Tim Hortons Field, and with 15,000, 18,000, it was still really loud here, so this will be exciting. It should be tough for the Argonauts offense. I was a bit surprised at the Tiger Cats offense in that game against Montreal with Masoli back, Banks back, Addison back. By the way, Banks out again for this game, but do you expect maybe a little more cohesiveness after getting that game under their belt? Masoli did miss a lot of time.
I do expect that, yes. I think he'll have more confidence now. I'm talking about Mazzoli. He'll have more confidence with that extra long week of practice to get back into rhythm and get back into game form. During that last game, you did see Jeremiah looking downfield, going through his reads, which is a lot different of a Mazzoli than we saw in the first two games of the season that he played. So I expect to build off that, and having those receivers one more week working together, going through practice around Jeremiah, I do expect a more polished offense tonight.
So the Argonauts are going through what the Tiger Cats already went through previously in the season with a short week. They've had some injuries. Their long snapper, Jake Reinhardt, is out, likely done for the season. Maxime Latour, who just came off the COVID protocol list, will do the long snapping. They have some other injuries, so it has been tough with those 4 days off to mix and match, but it will be McLeod, Bethel Thompson again at quarterback. He's strung together back-to-back wins for the Argonauts. Surprisingly, first time the Argonauts have won 2 straight games since 2018. It's one of those stats you have to double-check a few times to make sure it's accurate, because it seems winning back-to-back games would be something that you could do a little more often than that. But the Argos are playing well right now. They're in first place. The Tiger Cats need a victory. Kickoff is coming up. Welcome back to Tim Hortons Field. Just getting set for kickoff. They're about to do the coin toss. RJ Broadhead along with Andy Fantuz.
Okay, gentlemen.
The fireworks went off here,
CFL
and we're seeing the
heads,
smoke
and the LCF logo
a
is
little
tails.
bit toward the
heads
from the
is
south.
The call.
So Argos are going to call heads. Here's the toss.
It is a head. You've won the toss. You'll defer to the second half. You want the ball? Which end? As we are. Receiving. Have a great game, gentlemen.
Okay, so Tiger Cats will begin with the ball. They will start right to left. And the Tiger Cats in all black with the gold numbers and trim. The Argonauts with the dark blue pants, white tops, and light blue numbers. First place on the line, some more good news for the Tiger Cats. Chris Van Zyl back, and having an offensive lineman back. He's the most outstanding offensive lineman from 2019. How much of an impact can he have in this game, Andy?
Well, it's going to make a big difference, and it's perfect timing with after Kay Okafor going down last week and now on the 6-game injured list. And hard to tell if he's going to return, but getting most outstanding lineman back and anchoring that tackle spot on your offensive line should really help in the protection. It's hard to tell what you're going to see, though, from this Toronto Argonaut defensive line. They have 2 new starters on the roster this week compared to a few days ago when they played, and with Chris Jones in the mix now, he's been here 2 games, and you don't know what you're going to get with Chris Jones. So between him and Rich Stubler, they're going to throw a lot of different things at that offensive line. So having a guy like Chris Van Zyl, who's really seen it all, will really help the guys around him, and should keep Mazzoli off the ground.
For sure, and those 2 defensive interceptions for touchdowns that Toronto had against Ottawa on Wednesday, first time they've done that in a game since 2006. Getting 2 defensive pick sixes. So maybe that aggressive defensive mind of Chris Jones coming in, and that's something that the Ticats will have to be cognizant of. Turnovers, you talk about it all the time, Andy, but it really does correlate to wins and losses. 2 turnovers for the Tiger Cats in that game against Montreal. They lost. First time they've had more than 1 turnover in a game since week 2.
Well, I do think in this game in particular, the turnovers, you talked about the smoke blowing one way, and you never know in Tim Hortons Field which way the wind's going to be going, depending on what side of the field you're on. So that special teams battle and the field position and the turnovers, like Hitchcock was saying in his keys to victory, that's going to be really important today. You can't give the other team any free yards, any free field position, or any extra possession. So keeping a clean game and taking care of that football is what you're going to need to do, and force the Argonauts to really earn anything they get.
So no Frankie Williams. That's a big loss in the lineup for the Tiger Cats. He will not obviously be returning kicks, and Brandon Banks is out too. He would be the second option. So now they're giving Marcus Green an opportunity. His very first CFL game. He's 25-year-old, and he went to Louisiana Monroe, and he's back at about his own 5-yard line, and he's shoulder to shoulder with Malik Irons, who does a lot of the blocking for Frankie Williams, and they're having a conversation right now, and Malik Irons is pointing at certain spots on the field. So a couple of last-minute pointers from the veteran Irons as Marcus Green set to return the kickoff from Boris Beatty. Happy Thanksgiving from Tim Hortons Field. We're about set to get underway for this first place battle in the East Division. Argonauts, Boris Beatty will kick off. And there's the kick. Marcus Green drifts back to his 10-yard line, runs to his left, has some blocking help, gets up to the 30, and that's where the Argonauts special teams brings him down.
Going to be really important to start fast here for the Tiger Cats and get into some kind of rhythm. The Argonauts elected to defer, so the Cats have the ball and the wind to start the game. So really important to get a few first downs and get this ball rolling, flip the field.
Jeremiah Masoli 0-3 this year. He has 6 wins against Toronto in his career, though. That's the most against any team. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Masoli's going to hang on to this immediately, and he will take it up past the 35, maybe to the 37. Needs to get to the 40 for the first down, so a couple of yards shy of that.
I love the play call. It looks like they're going hurry up here, but love the play call to give Mazzoli a man zone read to do the QB draw.
And they're going to go trips to the boundary side. It's a handoff to Tim White, and the teams seem to have figured that one out, Andy. This one, again, looks like it might be a loss on the play.
Yeah, Toronto's been bringing a lot of pressure off the edge all season long, and it's no different here on second down. So as soon as Tim White got the ball, he was met in the backfield and couldn't get the yardage to couldn't get around the corner to turn it upfield and get the yardage.
It was a play that was working early on for the Tiger Cats, but teams have done their homework, and that receiver handoff just hasn't been productive. So it's a punting situation for the Tiger Cats on their first possession of the game. Joel Whitford, the Australian punter, from his own 25-yard line, should have the wind with him, and it is caught by Chandler Worthy about the 30. He took a couple of steps backwards and winds up at about the 29, and that's where the Argos will begin their first possession.
Wow, Joel Whitford puts that ball in the air, and it just looks like a knuckleball. From up here, you could see it wasn't even spinning at all. So that was a great catch, kind of turning around by the returner there. Just lucky to hang on to it.
Nick Arbuckle, the backup today for the Argonauts. So McLeod, Bethel, Thompson starting at quarterback. Tough to argue that. It's a decision for head coach Ryan Dinwiddie, but Bethel Thompson has led the Argos to victories in their last 2 games. He has DJ Foster to his right. Number 29 for the Argos, led them in both receiving yards and rushing yards in that game against Ottawa. The first pass is complete to Damien Jean-Pierre, or rather that's Curly Gittins Jr., and it will be an early first down for Toronto. They are up past the 45, maybe at the 46 or 47-yard line.
That was an excellent decision and throw in rhythm for Bethel Thompson there. With the cover 3 to the field halfback just kind of squeezed on the inside hitch, leaving Gittins Jr. wide open outside.
17-yard gain on the first play for the Argos offense. And there's the handoff to DJ Foster. Nothing there. He is tackled immediately by Jagarrett Davis. Maybe just did get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to say it's a loss of about 1.5 yards.
Jagarrett Davis shot out of a cannon on that. Wow, he met him as soon as he got the handoff on the opposite side of the center line. Incredible play.
Jagarrett Davis thought he might have had a touchdown against Montreal on a Vernon Adams fumble in the last game. Said, oh, well, I'll have to just get another one. They reviewed it, and Adams was down before he fumbled the ball. Here's McLeod. Bethel Thompson passing. It was tipped, and diving for it was Carriel Brooks, trying for his 4th interception of the year. Couldn't get it, but good job by the Hamilton defense. They allow the Argos 1 first down, and now they've stopped him, and Boris Beatty comes out to punt.
The ball actually got tipped at the line of scrimmage by the defensive line there. So 2 plays in a row by that Ticat defensive line to get the ball back for the offense.
So both teams have had a possession, and both teams have had to punt. Beatty, a low punt, and not very far either. Marcus Green has to come all the way up to his own 35, and he's going to have it past the 40, almost to the 45. It's a 31-yard punt. I don't think that was tipped by anything, just a mishit by Beatty, but it gives the Tiger Cats great field position on their second possession, and we'll have that for you when we come back. Just getting underway here at Tim Hortons Field on Thanksgiving. RJ Broadhead and Andy Fantuz. Tiger Cats getting set for their second possession of the game. They were 2 and out to open this contest. Jeremiah Masoli in the shotgun. Play action. He's got some time standing in the pocket. Now he has to roll to his right. Throws to his right. It was intended for Braylon Addison, and Treston Deku holding his arms in the air as if, what did I do? There's a flag, and it is clearly going against the Argos defensive back.
Yeah, a big collision before the ball got there. Might have been uncatchable anyway, so fortunate break for the Cats, but obvious penalty there. He was looking for Stephen Dunbar Jr. on the post comeback here on the short side of the field, but it was well covered by the Argonaut defense.
Ball on the near hash. 4 receivers head out to the field side. Ball is handed off to Sean Thomas Erlington, goes straight up the middle, had a pretty good block there by Darius Sirocco, and he will have it into Toronto territory.
Yeah, Darius Sirocco and Chris Van Zyl making their presence early in the game. There was nearly a massive hole there. It just got plugged up enough to get a shoelace tackle.
Again, quads to the wide side of the field. Masoli stepping back, makes the short pass. David Ungerer Jr. up the middle, and he will have it just inside the Toronto 35-yard line. It's another first down for Hamilton.
Great job by Masoli going through his reads on that one. He did have the corner right to the field, but pressure in his face forced him to come back to the middle of the field in his check down and made a quick read and decisive throw to hit Ungerer for the first down.
Masoli communicating with Braylon Addison, who's now in motion in the slot. And Masoli, here comes the pressure from the Argos, and they've got him. They're able to bring him down. Looked like Sean Oakman, the mainstay on this defensive line for the Argos, was the first one to get a touch on Masoli. So that's the Argos' first quarterback sack of this game.
Yeah, the edge pressure was right in Mazzoli's face there, so he was lucky to step up and avoid a few tackles to almost get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid a 7-yard loss.
That was a big key for Toronto in that 17-16 win on September the 10th. They had 4 sacks against the Tiger Cats. So now 2nd and 10 from their own 36. Here's Masoli. He's keeping it. He's eyeing that first down marker. He was running near the near sideline, was looking at the marker the whole time, and it looks like he is close to the first down. I thought he had it, Andy, but they might be marking him just short.
I think he's going to be inches short here, but another good read by Masoli, seeing it was 2-man by the defense. So man-to-man across the board with 2 safeties. So if he didn't like his first read, he knows that there's nobody watching him, so he just ran it up the middle and nearly got the 12-yard gain he needed.
Keeping the defense honest, changing things up. David Watford in on this short yardage situation. The Tiger Cats are going for it. Watford under center. And he follows Darius Sirocco. He needed to get across the 25-yard line, maybe to the 24, and he did. And it is a first down for the Tiger Cats.
And RJ, that's the beauty of having a guy like Jeremiah Masoli and his experience to know, I see 2-man, I don't like my first read, I'm not going to hang on it and take a sack. I'm just going to, I know there's nobody in the second level defender, so I'll just find a hole and get it up, get the yardage with my legs.
Ball on the Toronto 24-yard line. This is the second possession of the game for the Tiger Cats, and they had great field position to start, and they're threatening to score. Masoli in the pocket. He just makes a short pass to Sean Thomas Erlington. 10, the 5, touchdown Tiger Cats! Sean Thomas Erlington puts the Tiger Cats ahead early.
What a play call and execution for the Cats on the screen pass. You call it finding the railroad tracks, and that's that area just on the top of the numbers where you got to trust your offensive linemen are going to get out in front of you, and that's exactly where he was able to cut inside of Revenberg's block and Sirocco with the kick out, and the rest was all STE. What a start for the Cats on their second possession.
24 yards on that touchdown. Sean Thomas Erlington, his 4th touchdown of the season. That leads the Tiger Cats. And that puts him right up there with the league leaders. Taylor Bertolet on for the extra point. And he's missed it.
A few strange-looking kicks so far in this game, RJ. Not sure what happened there. It looked like it went out right off the side of his foot. Missed to the left.
Welcome back to Tim Hortons Field. A touchdown for Sean Thomas Erlington. Then a missed convert, so it's 6-0 for the Tiger Cats, about midway through the first quarter. Was a sunny day, bit overcast now. Lights are on here at Tim Hortons Field. Tad breezy, wind coming out of the south. Tiger Cats are with the wind, we believe. It is a bit of a mystery, though, at Tim Hortons Field. Here's the kickoff. Chandler Worthy running to the far side. He was near the sideline, and he will have it close to the 40, probably about the 37-yard line of the Argos, and that's where they will begin their second possession.
Yeah, not too much wind right now, but perfect day for football, and that's probably the reason the Argonauts decided to defer, because you never really know what you're going to get. By the second half, maybe that wind will make a bigger difference.
The Argonauts had to punt on their first possession. They did get a first down. This Tiger Cats defense, it has been really the backbone of the team this season. That game against Montreal, the last game out, was just the second time a team was able to score 20 or more points against the Tiger Cats. Play action, Bethel Thompson. It's a short pass. and it'll be close to a first down. There is a flag on the play. Ball was caught by Patrick Lavoie. It might be offside here.
Offside. Toronto number 80. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Tavares Daniels. A little early with the waggle, and Lavoie, the one who caught the pass, is down right at the Tim Hortons logo near midfield.
Well, the Cats brought a secondary blitz to the field there on that last play, and I think the receiver got a little antsy trying to make sure he could get open for his quarterback before he took a hit. But just moved a little bit too quickly. So fortunate break for the Cats. Hopefully Lavoie is going to be okay here. Still down on the field. But what an answer for the Cats after the 2-and-out to start the game, to march all the way down the field for the touchdown. Sure, it was aided by a penalty, a pass interference call, and Mazzoli picked up an unconventional first down with his legs, near first down. That was converted to 3rd and short, but that screenplay was well executed to finish it off.
Yeah, a couple of runs there by Mazzoli. That will keep the Argos defense guessing. Might open some more passing plays up as this game progresses, but they went 67 yards on the scoring play. Took almost 4 minutes off the clock. It is 2nd and 15. Argonauts on their own 31-yard line. They're going with 3 receivers on the boundary side. And that's immediately where Bethel Thompson looks, makes a pass to Declan Cross, but there is a flag on the play, and the play was blown dead before the pass was completed.
Procedure. Toronto number 59. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Well, these penalties starting to add up on the Argos.
You're seeing this full capacity make a difference here at Tim Hortons Field. Let's get loud, Ticat fans.
So now it is 2nd and 20. Where do you go in the playbook for this one, Andy?
There's not much you can do here. You want to try to get half it back, try to get back to that original line of scrimmage so you have some options on 2nd down.
Toronto's already taken 3 penalties for 30 yards. McLeod, Bethel Thompson. It's a short pass, DJ Foster. It didn't fool Simone Lawrence. He was right there as the ball got there. It was incomplete, but there is another flag in the Toronto backfield. And the Tiger Cats seem to indicate it's going against Toronto as well.
Holding. Toronto number 67. That penalty is declined. 2nd down.
They declined the penalty to keep it at 2nd and 20 instead of 1st and 30. But you got to think that Coach Ryan Dinwiddie's fuming right now. After the last time they played here, how many penalties they took to have three in a row. You're just killing yourself.
Well, maybe you're right, Andy. The crowd can be a full capacity crowd. A few people still trying to get in here, but we can already notice the noise difference. So 2nd and 20. Argos on their own 26. McLeod, Bethel Thompson, bank to pass, and he's got his favorite receiver. Ricky Collins Jr. fakes to the inside, heads to the outside, and they did pretty good to get some yards, but they're going to be a couple short of the first down and have to punt.
Well, the Cats were just playing an umbrella there and really giving up everything underneath. So fortunate to make the tackle to keep it at 3rd down, 3rd and 3, so they have to punt. So good stop by the Ticats defense. I guess you could call it a 2-and-out, even though they had about 6 plays.
Yeah, all those penalties just kept pushing them back. Horace Beatty, not a very good punt the first time. This one a little bit better. Marcus Green catches it at his own 25, and it was in close quarters with the Argos special teams, but he got the fancy feet going and eluded a couple of tackles, but there wasn't much room to work, and the Tiger Cats will start on their own 32 when we come back on the Ticats Audio Network. 5 minutes, 49 seconds to go in the opening quarter at Tim Hortons Field. Tiger Cats lead the Argos 6-0. An unconverted touchdown by Sean Thomas Erlington, and the Tiger Cats back to work on offense. Starting from their own 32, it's a handoff to Thomas Erlington. He's able to go up the middle, and it is actually Malik Irons who got that handoff. So the running game, not just Sean Thomas Erlington, Malik Irons comes in and gets a first down.
Well, you knew that offensive line play was going to be key this game, and so far, inside the box, the Tiger Cat offensive line has completely dominated, controlling the line of scrimmage.
Tiger Cats' 6th first down of the game. Toronto's only managed 1. Another handoff to Malik Irons. Up the middle again. Great blocking. Maybe this is the Chris Van Zyl effect. The running game working great for the Tiger Cats. It's another first down, and they're up to the Toronto 41-yard line.
Yeah, great offensive blocking again. He didn't get touched until he was 12 yards downfield. And look at the double team, the right in between the center and the right guard. Just a great hole for Malik Irons.
So Sean Thomas Erlington got the touchdown, a little screen pass. In this possession, it's been all Malik Irons. Couple of runs, couple of first downs. And the Tiger Cats, they'll have a quick huddle. Under 5 minutes to go now in the opening quarter. It is...
I think there was an equipment malfunction there. That's why there's some break in the action. But
okay,
back at it here, first down from the 41 of the Argonauts.
That's right. Trips to the field side. It's another handoff, and why not? It'll be a gain of 2 or maybe 3 again for Malik Irons. That's 3 in a row to Irons.
Yeah, not much there. Trying some misdirection there. It's a interesting play by Mazzoli, handing it off and faking the bubble pass. But not much there, trying to run it outside. I think they should stick with in between the tackles.
Hamilton with 67 yards rushing already in this first quarter. They had 53 yards in the whole game against Montreal last time out. So the running game much more effective. Now on the Toronto 39, Mazzoli passing. It is caught by Jalen Anklin. He's across the 30, maybe to the 29, but it's another Tiger Cats first down.
Yeah, the Argos crowded the line of scrimmage there, bringing pressure, forcing the quick throw. But Anklin, knowing where he was and spinning around to get the necessary yardage.
So they're putting the ball on the Toronto 30. Hamilton playing fast again. Mazzoli in the shotgun, doesn't even take a step back. It's a quick pass to his right. It's caught by Braylon Addison, and that will be a gain of 7 or 8.
The Argonauts playing that kind of flat top look, that sort of read man kind of technique, and forcing the quick throw, but still a good chunk on first down.
Trips to the field side, empty backfield. Now Malik Irons comes over. Mazzoli might be changing the play. He's calling an audible with 2 yards to go on second down. They're on the Toronto 22. Here's the snap. Mazzoli gets away from the pressure. Now he rolls to the right, headed toward the sideline, makes a pass, and it's very nearly picked off by the Argonauts. That was Cordero Law who had his hands on it, could not come down with it. There is a flag on the play.
I think it was a free play there. It looked like the end on the far side of the field jumped quickly for the Argonauts. So Mazzoli might have felt that and thought he could take a chance, even though it was a dangerous throw. We'll see here.
Braylon Addison was slow to get up. He's fine.
We have 2 fouls on the play. Offside, Toronto number 26. Holding, Hamilton number 64. We'll bounce those penalties at the previous line of scrimmage, and it'll be second down.
Okay.
So that loss of 5 there for the Cats.
So the ball will be on the 27-yard line of the Argonauts. It's 2nd and 7. That changes things a lot. 2nd and 2 to 2nd and 7. So 2nd and long for the Tiger Cats. They're used to that this year. Can they convert? Jeremiah Mazzoli. 4 receivers to the field side. It's a quick pass. It's caught by Addison. It won't be enough for the first down. He got
RJ, I think
close.
they're going to be in that range where they can go for it here.
Yeah, he's about a yard short.
Looks like they're sending the kick team in for the field goal attempt. But an obvious zone defensive look there by the Argos. Mazzoli could read it right away because they had 4 receivers with only 3 defenders. So definitely went with to the right place with the ball, just not quite enough for the first down.
Taylor Bertolette comes on for the field goal. He's missed a convert in this game. Bertolette has the longest field goal in the CFL this year. It was 55 yards into the wind. The snap to Tyler Turnowski, the kick, and it's good. So Taylor Bertolette hits the field goal, and the Tiger Cats extend their lead. It's now 9-0 with under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. This is the Ticats Audio Network.
As the official wildlife and pest control provider for the Hamilton Tiger Cats, Skedaddle Humane Wildlife Control is proud of its roots in the city. Since 1989, Hamilton homeowners have trusted Skedaddle when urban wildlife get too close for comfort. Skedaddle provides humane, safe, and effective wildlife control services, backed by a lifetime warranty. Hearing noises in your attic? Visit skedaddlewildlife.com today to protect your home and family from wildlife intrusion.
If you're sidelined by an unexpected injury due to an accident, we can help on the road to recovery. Findlay Personal Injury Law. Here when you need us. Learn more at findlaylaw.ca. Findlay Law, proud partners of the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
There are a lot of things in this world that are fake. Your food shouldn't be one of them. Pinty's Man Cave Chicken Wings. Authentic food for real people. Crave the cave, friends. Pinty's Man Cave.
Want free tickets to an upcoming Ticats game? Listen live to Tiger Cats post-game on your computer or mobile device at listen.ticats.ca immediately after today's game. Who knows? Putting your ears in the right place could land your butt in sweet seats to see the black and gold in action. Tiger Cats football.
RJ Broadhead, Andy Fantuz with you for this big game for the Tiger Cats against the Argonauts. Argonauts currently sitting in top spot. Tiger Cats with 4 wins and 4 losses. Earlier today, Montreal got to 4 wins and 4 losses. So things tightening up in that East Division. Another late come-from-behind win for the Alouettes. They're finding a way to get those victories. They've strung a couple together. The Argonauts have won 2 in a row. Tiger Cats coming off a rare loss at Tim Hortons Field, but they are leading here 9-0. Toronto starting on their own 35-yard line. They've managed 1 first down in the game. McLeod, Bethel, Thompson completes the pass to Damien Jean-Pierre, and he'll be brought down by Jamal Roll and Jovan Santos Knox as he got to the Toronto 50. It is a first down for the Argonauts.
Good read there by Bethel Thompson. Deontay Evans actually slipped and fell down on the play, leaving the receiver wide open. But they are able to limit the yardage there. You gotta like the tempo and the intensity that Ticats are playing with so far.
This defense extra motivated after allowing 20 points. That's not all on the defense, of course. DJ Foster, he's been used sparingly in this game. He'll get a couple of yards close to midfield, but he was the Argos' leading rusher and leading receiver on Wednesday in their game against Ottawa. He was a double threat.
Yeah, DJ Foster really came on the scene this year and is a really versatile player. Can run the ball, catch it out of the backfield, break tackles. You can really plug and play him anywhere.
Rookie out of Arizona State, McLeod Bethel Thompson has to get close to his center, Peter Nicastro, as it's loud as he taps his foot, gets the snap, stays in the pocket, and cannot complete the pass. It was behind Davaris Daniels. He got a fingertip on it, couldn't make the catch, and in comes the punt team again for the Argonauts.
Well, missed opportunity there for the Argonauts. Davaris Daniels wide open in the middle. It looked like Bethel Thompson thought he was going to sit right in front of the where the ball was snapped, and he just faded a little bit over, so the throw was behind him. He wasn't able to make the catch. Good stop for the defense.
Boris Beatty, another punt. Marcus Green getting a lot of chances here, and you can see there's some dynamic returning ability in number 17 for the Tiger Cats in his first CFL game. He was able to bring that ball back into the middle, got it to the left hash mark, just shy of the 30. But he hasn't had a lot of room to make plays, but he has made some of those special teams attackers miss.
Yeah, Marcus Green looks very confident catching the ball in the punt return game, so you love to see that, to know you can have confidence in him to do the right thing.
What a start for Masoli. 5 for 5 passing, 59 yards. He's rushed for 18. He's passing here. And it's off the fingertips of Stephen Dunbar Jr. That would have been a tough catch to make. He dove for it, couldn't come down with it, so it'll be 2nd and 10 from their own 29 for the Tiger Cats. That's it for the first quarter. We will take a break and return to this Ticats possession. Second quarter action here at Tim Hortons Field. It's the Tiger Cats 2nd and 10. They're on their own 29. 3 receivers to the boundary side. That's where Masoli looks, and the pass is caught, and it's a first down for the Tiger Cats. Braylon Addison. He has been a welcome addition back to this Tiger Cats offense.
He certainly has, and what a nice read by Masoli on that one. He had a 3-level progression on the boundary side there with the deep corner, sort of the sail route and the flat route. So he picked the middle one, and it was wide open.
Masoli only about 1 step back. It's another pass to that left side. It's another catch. This time Stephen Dunbar, and he just refuses to be brought down. It took about 4 Argos to finally force him out of bounds, and it's up right near the first down. It looks like they're going to mark him slightly short, but it's only going to be inches, Andy.
What an effort by Dunbar. He caught the ball at the 3 yards downfield and fought around 5 Argonaut defenders to pick up, just less than the first down at 2nd and inches.
Now on the 54 of the Argos, so they're barely into Argos territory. It's a handoff to Malik Irons, and he'll bring it across the Toronto 50. That's a first down. Irons running the ball great, but we're not seeing much of Sean Thomas Erlington after that touchdown earlier in the game.
Well, I think they're going to be splitting some reps here today, but you got to love what you're seeing by the line of scrimmage, really on both sides of the ball. But this offensive line getting Chris Van Zyl back and just in complete control within the tackles.
Getting a lot more rushing yards. Malik Irons 4 rushes for 45 yards in this game. Masoli tried to pass to his right. That was knocked down by the Argos at the line of scrimmage, and Sean Oakman, 6'7", was the one who got a big paw on it.
Well, that's a big boy standing in front of you, trying to throw around him for Masoli. Good read by Oakman. It was kind of an interesting play there. They brought Acklin into the backfield and bubbled out Malik Irons to the field.
So the ball on the Toronto 48. It's 2nd and 10 here for the Tiger Cats. They'd love to keep this drive going. Trips to the field side. Irons to the left of Masoli. Masoli gets the snap, immediately looks to his left, and it's a complete pass to Jalen Acklin, and he'll take it inside the Toronto 30. It's another first down for the Tiger Cats.
Excellent awareness by Acklin, feeling the defender coming at him, and Masoli getting the ball out in rhythm, giving the receiver a chance to make a move after he catches the ball. Well executed play.
Acklin coming in as the leading receiver for the Tiger Cats. Another big play there. Now on the Toronto 30. That's where they put the ball, and another pass from Masoli. It was a wobbler, but Dunbar took a couple of steps in to make the catch, and he will have it close to the 25-yard line.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing on the short side of the field by these receivers. They're attacking the ball, fighting for extra yards, playing some aggressive football. This is the Cats kind of offense I like to see.
Yeah, it's been exciting. Jeremiah Masoli returned last game after 5 games off. And looks like that rust has been worked on. A couple of great runs early. That kept the Toronto defense honest. And now the passing game has been working wonderfully. 4 receivers went to the wide side of the field, and Masoli went to the boundary side. It's another completion to Stephen Dunbar. And again, it's close to the first down, about half a yard short maybe.
Yeah, Dunbar looked like he lost a couple yards with the yak on that one, but after a few errant throws early from Masoli, he's been pretty sharp here in the second quarter on this drive. Coming off for the third and 1 on this play. Watford back in the game.
Dunbar over 15 yards receiving. So you're right, Andy. David Watford in. It's 3rd and 1. The short yardage. Ticats are going for it. Watford trying to get behind the right tackle. That's Chris Van Zyl, and that's enough for a first down for the Tiger Cats.
Why not? Offensive line controlling the line of scrimmage. Let's keep feeding it. Why not go for it on 3rd and 1? A long one. Right behind that mainstay, like you said, Chris Van Zyl. His presence is very welcome back here today.
Tiger Cats into the red zone. They're on the Toronto 19. Fresh set of downs, too. They lead the game 9-0. Hamilton, 12 first downs in the game. Toronto's managed just 2. We're 5 minutes into the second quarter already. Ticats maintaining possession. Masoli with some time as he rolled to his left. Passes to the end zone, looking for Nikola Kalinic. It was knocked away. Both Cresden Butler and Shaq Richardson were there, so double coverage. Tough to get that pass in there.
Just a bit of a mistimed throw and catch there. They had 2 tight ends in the game and 3 receivers to the field, and they let Kalinic run the corner route to the short side of the field, and the ball just, the execution of the play, he was open before the ball was thrown, and by the time the ball arrived, the defender was able to break the pass up.
So now 2nd and 10, still on the Toronto 19. Braylon Addison, Jalen Acklin right behind Masoli. Now they'll split off to opposite sides. Empty backfield. Masoli gets the pass. Rolls to his right. It's complete to Stephen Dunbar Jr. again, and he is inside the 15-yard line. It won't be enough for a first down, and Taylor Bertolette is running onto the field for a field goal attempt.
Oh, I would have liked to see him drag that play out a little longer there. Dunbar was open, however, they needed 10 yards, and to pick up 6 when there was no pressure on Masoli, I would have liked to see him kind of hold on to the ball and see if he could, create a little bit more space for the receivers downfield and find somebody open.
Bertolette, he's 1 for 1 in the game. A 28-yarder he's hit already. This will be from 20 yards. Here's the snap. Tarnowski gets it down. The kick is up, and it's good from 20 yards for Taylor Bertolette. And the Tiger Cats just keep putting up points. It's now a 12-0 lead with 9:25 to go in the half. Happy Thanksgiving Monday, everybody. October the 11th, and it's 24 degrees. Feels closer to 30. Just a beautiful day for football. It is 12-0 for the Tiger Cats. They're leading the Argonauts. 9:25 to go in the opening half. One of those weird weeks where the Argonauts are playing twice in week 10. Both teams will have a bye in week 11. Chandler Worthy on the kickoff return. It's a good one for the Argonauts. He's up near his 40. So the Argos will have decent field position. They have not been able to do much on offense yet. They've only managed 5 minutes and 27 seconds of possession time.
Yeah, they only have 2 first downs so far in the game, and it's really, you really got to credit that Tiger Cat defensive line and the linebackers blitzing the quarterback. Just nothing there at all for Bethel Thompson.
28-yard return by Chandler Worthy on that kickoff. McLeod, Bethel Thompson. There's the handoff to DJ Foster, and it is eliminated immediately. Jagarrett Davis, he does it again. He is all over DJ Foster in this game. It is a loss of 1 or 2 on first down.
Wow, like deja vu. It looked exactly like that play in the first quarter where he shot out of a cannon and making the tackle on the opposite side of the ball as soon as the running back got a hold of the ball.
I asked him earlier this week about shutting down DJ Foster. He kind of smiled, said they're up to the challenge. So far, so good. So 2nd and 11. Bethel Thompson hit as he tried to throw, and then it was Cam Kelly with a hit on Ricky Collins as he tried to make the catch. So the Tiger Cats over every Argo who had the ball. Bethel Thompson took a hit. Collins couldn't make the catch, and the Argos are punting again.
Wow, Jagarrett Davis is on his game. You got to see this spin move he put on the left tackle, Allen, on this play. Just got past him in half a second and right in Bethel Thompson's face.
Just awesome by Jagarrett Davis. Toronto's rushing, 3 carries, -1 yard. This defense has done a great job in the first half so far. Huge kick by Boris Beatty. That sent Marcus Green way back. He backpedaled to his own 10. He's able to get it up to the 25 of the Tiger Cats, and a couple of flags come flying in at the end of that play.
Well, another good catch there by Green on that deep kick. We'll see what the flags pan out to be here.
We'll sort out the penalties. Well, it's an illegal block. So it's against the Tiger Cats. That'll march them back. We will be back on the Ticats Audio Network. 8 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the opening half. Tiger Cats are leading the Argonauts 12-0. It'll be the worst starting field position for the Tiger Cats in the game, though. They're beginning on their own 10. Their last 2 drives have been effective on offense. 20 total plays, accumulating 131 yards, and both ended in Taylor Bertolette field goals.
Well, they got Sean Thomas Erlington back in the game now.
And the handoff is about back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, but the handoff was to Braylon Addison. You just never know who's going to get that handoff in the Tiger Cats backfield.
Well, that's definitely been their wrinkle in their playbook. They've had the receivers in the backfield a handful of times already in this game. Very unique concept.
Didn't get a gain, though, so 2nd and 10, still on their own 10. This is a big down for Hamilton. They'd like to get away from their end zone. Mazzoli, he's under pressure, trying to stay out of the end zone. He's sacked, and they're going to say he was just shy. It was Dexter McCoyle Sr., the leading tackler of the Argonauts. He came bursting through on the blitz and got the quarterback sacked. They're going to mark it at the 2.5-yard line.
Well, the Argonauts showed the 7-up look, the cover 0 look, and they ended up dropping a few guys out, but regardless, it's too late to switch off and block Dexter McCoyle off the edge. So he came completely free. I don't think Mazzoli felt him there. He needed to get the ball out of his hands. There's no way he can hold it for that long.
I thought that was, sorry, Andy, I thought that was a lot closer to a safety than where the ball got spotted.
Yeah, well, he spun him around a few times, but it's where he first contacted him would give him the forward progress at the 3-yard line.
So the ball, the tip of the ball, just touching the 3-yard line. And the Tiger Cats have Tunde Adeleke back in punt formation. Clearly he's not going to punt. Had a notion to run the ball out. Oh, maybe he will. Now he's running to the near side, making a couple of fakes. Argos, they've got him now, and he'll have to step out. So the Argonauts get the safety. Tiger Cats have to give up 2 points, that field position, and then the big quarterback sack, and Argonauts are on the board. Tiger Cats still leading 12-2, 6:13 to go in the opening half. This is the Ticats Audio Network. Tiger Cats gave up a safety, and now Taylor Bertolette on. He'll kick off from his own 25. So the Argos, of course, after the safety, they will get possession here as they try to creep back in this game. It was all Tiger Cats. A Sean Thomas Erlington touchdown. Bertolette missed the convert, but then he hit 2 field goals inside 30 yards. So that's how the Tiger Cats got to 12 points. Argos offense has not been able to move the ball. The defense has been great for the Tiger Cats.
Well, RJ, I don't know. If I was a player, I'd love to see that goose egg still on the board. But regardless, they gave up the safety. 10-point game now.
They don't like the safety. Chandler Worthy. Oh, he's got a big gap here. Cut to the middle, and then he was forced back out to the numbers. It looked like he had a huge opening, but the Tiger Cats were able to stop that. It was Tyler Turnowski who was able to block the middle of the field as it looked like Worthy had a big opening and forced him to come back to the near side, and they were able to make the tackle.
Yeah, very well disciplined to stay in his lane there and make that tackle. It's big play that won't show up on the stat sheet as anything more than a single tackle.
Good field position though for the Argos to begin this drive. They're on their own 42. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. Play action, McLeod, Bethel Thompson, pump fake. Now he's going deep, and he's got a receiver open, and he was rocked by Ciante Evans. Looked like Curly Gittins Jr. over there. Had the ball for a minute, but Evans with a huge hit knocked the ball loose. It's incomplete.
Just perfect timing. The ball just hung up a little bit too long for Bethel Thompson and Gittins Jr. He was wide open on the far side of the field, and looks like Ciante's a little shaken up actually on the play. So he took a knee. Training staff will come out.
No, he's waving him off.
He's got to come out now. Now that he stopped the game, they got to come out for 3 plays.
All right, Deontay Evans.
Well, you could see the Jagarrett Davis effect on that last play. They put the running back in to help with the left tackle to double team him so he couldn't get pressure. Give Bethel Thompson a chance to make a throw. Jagarrett Davis has been a monster so far this game.
Bethel Thompson did the play action, did a pump fake, did everything to buy himself time, but that secondary for the Tiger Cats was wonderful. Deontay Evans, the huge hit. Now he's right near midfield on a knee. So already Frankie Williams out of the lineup for the Tiger Cats. They don't want to lose another important player like Deontay Evans. Like he was kind of grabbing his right hip area.
Geez, that's a long throw. As a receiver, you're Gittins Jr., you're wide open there. You can feel Deontay Evans coming at you, and you're just like, ball, please get here faster. But good play there. Too bad he got shaken up a bit. Looks like he's going to return.
Toronto's still on their own 42, 2nd and 10, and before this snap even gets off, the flags are flying.
Toronto number 68, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Procedure on the Argonauts.
The donut box is rocking here, making a difference with the procedure penalties for the Argonauts.
Toronto, 30 yards in penalties. They've managed 48 yards on offense. And more pressure. McLeod Bethel Thompson somehow on his feet, and he's finally brought down by the Tiger Cats. It's Simone Lawrence who tracked him down and gets the quarterback sack.
Sacked by committee on that one. He had nowhere to go. Cameron Kelly almost wrapped him up, but he was able to escape. Cameron Kelly coming off the edge. Bethel Thompson just able to escape the leg tackle, but Simone doesn't give up. Ends up with the sack. Big play by the defense, getting the ball back for the offense. So safety turned out to be a good call, RJ.
Yes, that's right. Never second guess. 5th straight punt to start the game for the Argonauts.
That's why we're up here, and the coaches are getting paid to coach and call plays.
So true. Forrest Beatty, another decent kick with the wind. Marcus Green, couple of moves, now picking up speed. Crowd started to accelerate their noise as you kind of had the sense after the first 3 Argos missed that something great might happen. He did get it up to the 40 to the 42-yard line of the Tiger Cats.
Yeah, very encouraging what we're seeing out of Marcus Green so far. A lot of confidence and in correct form, catching that ball and breaking tackles. He broke 3 tackles to get a 5-yard return, but you can see the potential, like you mentioned earlier, that there's going to be something electric with this young football player.
Jeremiah Masoli has used 5 different receivers. He's spread the ball around. He's run the ball. Malik Irons, Sean Thomas Erlington, they've had a couple of rushes, couple of receiver rushes in there. So the offense under Tommy Condell changing things up. 4 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the half. Preston Deku, the starting cornerback of the Argos, is getting off the field under his own power.
You gotta love what you're seeing out of the Tiger Cat offense, spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved. Offensive line have certainly been involved so far.
Quads to the field side. Jeremiah Masoli play action. He's running to his right. Makes the pass, and it is complete to David Ungerer, who gets into Argos territory to the Toronto 50, and it's first down for the Tiger Cats.
Now that's the Masoli we all love. Breaking out of the pocket with a little rollout, hitting the curl, perfect pass, and Ungerer fighting aggressively for the extra yards.
Masoli creeping close to center Darius Sirocco. Sean Thomas Erlington remains on the right shoulder of Masoli. Here's the waggle. Masoli no step back, took the snap, a quick pass and a catch by Jalen Anklin, and that's a gain of about 8 on first down.
Yeah, good read there in the zone coverage, just finding the quick out route by the slot receiver to the boundary. Don't forget about running the ball up in between the tackles, though, now. The Argonauts crowding the line. They seem to keep doing that when they get desperate, showing the blitz, trying to get the Mazzoli to throw the ball quickly.
He might be changing the play. 2nd and 2. Tiger Cats are on the Argos 43. And that is knocked down Chris Edwards. The linebacker got over there to get a hand on it and knocked the pass down. So the Tiger Cats are going to have to kick. We'll wait and see what they decide to do. Taylor Bertolette, he's got a pretty good leg, but it's a 3-minute warning. It's 12-2 Tiger Cats. We'll be back on the Ticats Audio Network. Ball's on the Toronto 43, and the Tiger Cats are going to punt after Taylor Bertolette hit that 55-yarder into the wind against Montreal. I kind of thought maybe they'd go for it, but they're going to try to hem Toronto deep in their own zone.
Well, it's no guarantee the returner is going to catch the Whitford knuckleball.
Oh, wait a sec.
Something going on here.
Whitford came running up, and he might have been a little off on the snap count. It kind of showed the cards a bit. The direct snap went to Felix Gauthier, and the Tiger Cats are close to the first down. This spot will be interesting. Argos defense and special teams heading off the field. They think that Garant Gauthier didn't get it.
I think he was a little short on there, RJ, but that was a
They're going to measure.
They're going to measure. It was a strange play, faking the reverse, the direct snap, then faking the reverse. You know, it looked promising, but Argonauts did a great job closing in fast. Let's see here.
Whitford seemed to move early. Here it is, and the Argos are right. Short. Tiger Cats did not get it. So they will turn the ball over on downs, and lots of time for the Argonauts. 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the half. The ball on the Argonauts 42. Do you like the play call? It didn't work, but do you like the aggressiveness?
I don't mind it there. We were kind of talking about there's really 4 options when you're in that field position. You could go for it on third, you could punt it, you could field goal, or you could do a fake.
Argonauts take over. They haven't been able to manage much, but there is plenty of time, and it's a quick pass complete, and it'll be close to the first down. It is a first down for the Argonauts. I think the receiver was Curly Gittins Jr., and it was, and it is a first down.
Yeah, I don't mind the call. Just we haven't seen a lot of trickery so far this season. So get a few on film and make the teams prepare for some extra trick plays.
Argos close to midfield on their own 53. Another pass out to the right, and another completion. This time to DJ Foster out of the backfield, and he'll have a gain of 4 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 6.
Desmond Lawrence, the boundary corner, did an excellent job avoiding the block and shooting up to make the tackle as soon as DJ caught the ball.
Big down here, just over 2 minutes to go in the half. 2nd down and 6 yards. McLeod, Bethel, Thompson going up the middle, and it was in the hands of Davaris Daniels, and Des Lawrence there again throws the hit, and the ball popped loose.
Yeah, it looked more like a drop to me there. He kind of had his hands placed in a reverse sort of catching position instead of attacking the ball and reaching out to get it there. So Davaris Daniels, not how I would coach up a catch as a receiving coach.
Oh, you're right, Andy.
Want that one back.
Yeah, he dropped that. So the Argonauts offense fails to get into Hamilton territory. And Boris Beattie out to punt again. Marcus Green drifts back to his own 6. Couple of steps forward, made one Argo miss, couldn't make the next one. Again, the Tiger Cats are going to have some tough field position here. They're starting inside their own 15, maybe at their 13.
Yeah, well, still a good stand by that Ticat defense. They're really controlling this game on that side of the ball. So still a win for the Tiger Cats. Argos pick up 1 first down after the missed fake punt, and the Ticats get it right back with another opportunity to build on this lead with just under 2 minutes left in the half.
Jeremiah Masoli, an effective first half, 13 for 17. He's thrown for 145 yards and a touchdown. Hamilton starting on the far hash on their own 13. It's a handoff to Malik Irons, and he spins up the middle, cuts to his left, and he'll have a gain of, looks like 8 on first down.
Another good push by the interior offensive linemen. All three, the both guards and the center, just controlling, creating some space. Malik Irons doesn't even get touched until he's 6 yards down the field.
I'm going to say that was a gain of 7, so it's 2nd and 3. Ball on the Hamilton 20-yard line. And there's a minute 40 to go in the half. 3 receivers to the field side. The handoff goes to Malik Irons again, and he goes right into the pile, and he is granted the first down. So he got enough for the first down. Tiger Cats move the chains, and clock is something that the Tiger Cats want to wear down as well and maybe get some points before the end of the half.
Yeah, RJ, you certainly want to give yourself a little bit of breathing room. Make sure you can get a first down and not give the ball back to the Argos with great field position. So a couple conservative calls with the run, and let's see if they open it up here now that they have a little bit of room on the 24-yard line.
Big difference in rush yards between these two teams. Hamilton's rushed for 86 yards. Toronto -1 in this opening half. That ball is knocked down. Another tip by the Argonauts, and that's Sean Oakman there again.
Well, that's tipping the ball at the line of scrimmage really has been the best defense for the Argos so far. They've got 3 pass deflections before the ball crossed the line of scrimmage so far this game.
I was wrong. I said he was 6'7". He's 6'9", so he's even taller. That's why he keeps knocking all these passes down. Huge, Sean Oakman.
Oh, jeez. Just imagine that, trying to throw around that. Mazzoli can't even see through past him.
2nd and 10 here for the Tiger Cats. They're on their own 23, and there's just over a minute to go in the half. Empty backfield for Masoli. Checks down, it's Braylon Addison, and he'll get across the 25, but he needed the 34 for the first down, so the Tiger Cats are going to have to punt.
Well, I'll tell you, that was Kadero Law making that play again, the defensive end who jumped up when Mazzoli was trying to throw the screen pass, caused Mazzoli to pump the ball, and everyone on the defense saw where the ball was going, so they all reacted, and by the time Addison got the ball, it was just too many defenders around him to pick up the first down.
Toronto calls a timeout here. There's a minute 2 on the clock. And Hamilton will be punting. The ball is on their 26. The defense for the Tiger Cats, again, has been a big story. The only points the Argonauts have managed in this first half, a safety. McCoyle got a sack on Jeremiah Masoli, and the Ticats were forced to give up the safety. But the offense of the Argonauts will get another chance to go to work before the end of the half. Joel Whitford standing on his 11-yard line, punting into the wind. Chandler Worthy standing on his own 40. And he'll come in a few steps to catch the punt. Straight ahead, gets to the 45 and to the 47-yard line, and there's 52 seconds on the clock for the Argonauts to work before the end of the half. There is an Argonaut down on the field.
Back of the line of scrimmage there. That was great coverage lanes by the punting team. You never want to see that punt be kicked inside the numbers. You always want to get it outside the numbers, between the numbers and the sideline, so that you have the best tackler in the field, the sideline, as your friend, and you can just kind of corner the returner. But that ball was caught closer to the hash, so keeping your discipline and your lanes on the punt coverage team becomes that much more important when the ball is kicked in the middle of the field. So credit to the punt cover team to come down there and not give the returner any room to work with. Menser still down.
Eli Menser, the Argonaut, just at the Hamilton 22. He's being looked at by the Argonauts training staff. We're late in the first half. Again, happy Thanksgiving. RJ Broadhead, Andy Fantuz, and a big clash between these QEW rivals. Toronto at 5-3, currently in first place in the East Division. Hamilton at 4-4, trying to join Toronto in top spot in the East. Earlier, Montreal won, so they're also at 4-4. Things are very, very close in this East Division. Tough to figure out the CFL. Anyone can beat anyone any given week, it seems, except Winnipeg, and the only loss Winnipeg had was against Toronto.
Well, you got to love the CFL and the parity within it. And yeah, this game is really massive because right now the Cats have a 12-point advantage in the tiebreaker. So winning this game will really put a stranglehold on that tiebreak position.
They've got a 10-point advantage in this game. Late in the half, McLeod Bethel Thompson completes the pass to Ricky Collins Jr., and he should have enough for the first down. It was a good catch by Collins Jr.
Certainly was. That's one of the toughest catches in the book. You're diving out and you don't even have a chance to stick your arms at the ball. You kind of have to catch it where it already passes your vision sight.
Good news for the Tiger Cats. Deontay Evans back in the game. Bethel Thompson throwing to the near side, and that had Tavares Daniels spun around. Tight coverage with Deontay Evans, and that will be 2nd and 10 from the Hamilton 52-yard line.
Extremely dangerous throw there. If he didn't throw that out of bounds, that would have been going the other way for Deontay Evans. He was covering him like a glove and between the receiver and the quarterback. So best case scenario for the Argos, an incomplete pass on that one.
Argos 0 for 6 on second down conversions today. Here they are in the Hamilton 52. Late in the first half, Bethel Thompson, pump fake, now he's going to hang on to it, and he dives ahead as he gets across the 40. He knew exactly where he needed to go, and he got the first down for the Argonauts.
Yeah, not much there for him downfield, and saw an opening and decided to take it. Not known as a mobile quarterback, but able to get the job done on that one to put them just on the verge of field goal range.
No one's super close to him for the Tiger Cats defenders, but he knew he needed to get to the 40, so he dove head first as he saw the 40-yard line. Got the job done. Another timeout here.
You could probably say he hasn't done that many times. Huh? Didn't look very graceful on that dive, sort of a belly flop diving into a swimming pool or something.
Oh, this is bad news on the field right now. Dylan Wynn is being looked at by the Tiger Cats training staff. He's back on the Toronto 50. Simone Lawrence kneeling beside him. Jagarrett Davis coming over.
Looks like they're looking at the lower leg there, the right lower leg. Jeez, this would be a big blow.
Orlando Steinauer is coming onto the field too. He's walking over to Dylan Wynn. We're able to see Dylan Wynn, and he is a tough guy. He's not showing any pain, but when the coach comes out to the far hash to check on the player, it's probably not a good sign.
No, it certainly isn't. I didn't see what happened. I didn't even see him go down, to be honest. But we'll pray he's okay. He's been such a force since coming back from injury earlier this season. Just so hard to watch the players get injured.
Lee Autry will come into the game. And Dylan Wynn is up. Nice applause from the crowd at Tim Hortons Field. And Dylan Wynn, we don't know what the injury is, but he's jogging off the field. No noticeable limp. Yeah, but we know he's tough, so we'll see if he comes back. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. Fingers crossed he can come back for the second half.
Good sign there. Hopefully a cramp or something along those lines. See him jog off. Always a good sign.
Clock running, 24 seconds. Argos on the Hamilton 40. It's a complete pass. DJ Foster gets to the 30 after a second effort. Maybe inside the 30, depending on where they spot the ball. 17 seconds on the clock. It's another first down for the Argonauts. They're in field goal range. Clock running again. McLeod Bethel Thompson steps back, looks to his left, throws to his left. Nobody near that football. So some miscommunication. Looked like it was intended for Tavares Daniels, but he was headed to the end zone, and the ball went out of bounds at about the 10.
Yeah, they weren't on the same page there. Tavares running the go. Bethel Thompson thought he was going to run the stem route or the curl route. But still, best looking drive for the Argonauts so far this game. 10 seconds left. Enough time for a few plays.
Let's see how many they get. They're on the Tiger Cats 30. Here's the snap. Bethel Thompson steps back. He's got time. The clock's running. He's taking time. And they get to him. He is sacked on the play. Jared Davis.
Big surprise to Garrett Davis. Just having an incredible half. 2 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have a 40-yard field goal attempt coming up to try to put some points on the board. But Garrett Davis, wow.
Massive play. Got the sack. Loss of 3 on the play for the Argonauts. The field goal attempt. First attempt of the game for Boris Beatty on the Hamilton 40. 40-yard field goal attempt for the Argonauts. No time left on the clock. This will be the end of the half. And there's the kick. It is up and it's good. So from 40 yards, Boris Beatty hits, and it's a 12-5 lead for the Tiger Cats. Some big defensive plays, but a late field goal keeps the Argos within 1 score. It's the Tiger Cats leading at the half. Tiger Cats at the half with Louis B. and Rob Hitchcock is next on the Ticats Audio Network.
Ticats Audio Network.
Welcome back to Tim Hortons Field on this Thanksgiving Monday. It's a close game between the Tiger Cats and the Argonauts. 12-5. The Tiger Cats lead, about to get the second half underway. It's the 4th straight game where the Tiger Cats have led at the half. They've won 2 of those, and of course against Montreal, the Alouettes were able to come back and defeat the Tiger Cats, so Hamilton's trying to get back on a winning note here. It would be important. Top spot in the East on the line. Hamilton with a win can share that with the Argos. Argos, if they can come from behind here, they would put a real stranglehold on that East Division. RJ Broadhead, Andy Fantuz set to call the second half in this important game. 9th game of the season for the Tiger Cats. The kickoff caught by Chandler Worthy at his 20, and he's forced back by the Tiger Cats special teams, but there is a flag on the play.
During the return, holding, Toronto number 81, 10-yard penalty, first down.
So holding on the Argonauts, that'll push them back a little bit more, and the ball will be spotted on the Argonauts' own 10. McLeod Bethel Thompson, that first half, he went 7 for 15, 84 yards, did not throw a touchdown, did not throw an interception. That's something he's done really well, Andy. He did have an interception in the last game against Ottawa, but it was on a 2-point conversion, so he's not given the ball away.
Which is key against this Tiger Cat defense. He had one opportunity to get intercepted after the deflection earlier in the game.
There is nothing happening on this running game for the Argonauts. It's a handoff immediately. And right there is Dylan Wynn. So it is a minimal gain, if any, for DJ Foster. And that's good news all around for the Tiger Cats, that no gain and Dylan Wynn's back.
Yeah, seeing Dylan Wynn out. Well, Dylan Wynn out there is excellent news, and the Ticats picking up exactly where they left off with that strength of their defense, the defensive line, domination.
No gain on first down, so 2nd and 10 from their 10. Bethel Thompson steps back, throws to the near side. Curly Gittins Jr. makes the catch, sidesteps one tackler, and then he is forced out of bounds, but it is a first down for the Argonauts.
Good read there by Bethel Thompson and getting the ball out of his hands on time to allow the receiver the chance to break a tackle after he makes the catch.
Curly Gittins Jr. was the leading receiver for the Argonauts in the first half and continues that here in the second. It's a good start. Early second half, Tiger Cats lead 12-5. Argonauts now on their own 26. Bethel Thompson rolls to his right and then throws across his body. It's complete. Another first down up at the 45-yard line. That is caught by Damien Jean-Pierre.
Well-designed play by the Argonauts that time. They had the running formation in there and a heavy play action to the left side of the formation, and Bethel Thompson rolling out. He really had a couple options, but decided to throw across his body to the middle of the field to a wide open receiver for a big chunk.
Argonauts started on their own 10. They're already up to their own 45. A fresh set of downs, empty backfield. Bethel Thompson, that pass is caught by Tavares Daniels. They haven't seemed to be on the same page. Even this pass was behind Daniels, but he did a good job to get low and make the catch.
Yeah, you know what, RJ? I think that pass was well thrown on time, and Daniels just didn't seem to be too sharp coming out of his break there. Is that him on the ground? No, I don't think so.
No. There is an Argo down right now.
Yeah, it was a curl flat read to the field there, and the defender went man-to-man with the flat, so you knew he was going to go to the curl all day long. And I think he threw it on time, and it was a good throw. It just, Tavares Daniels had to dive for the ball because he wasn't very crisp coming out of his route there at the top.
Argonauts obviously had a pretty good discussion at halftime. In the first half, Bethel Thompson passed for 84 yards. This drive, he's got over half of that. He's at 48 yards on this drive alone. And they're into Hamilton territory on the Tiger Cats' 52-yard line. The Argo down is Damien Jean-Pierre. And we will take a break. It is 12-5. Tiger Cats lead as the Argonauts are driving back at Tim Hortons Field. Damien Jean-Pierre able to get off the field. Argonauts drive continues. They're on the Hamilton 52. It is 1st and 10. A quick pass from McLeod. Bethel Thompson, another completion, and it's to Ricky Collins Jr., the leading receiver for the Argos coming into this game. It's another first down.
The Tiger Cats bring the pressure, cover 0 on the play, so good read by Bethel Thompson, hitting the inside slant to the field. Ricky Collins Jr., good awareness to get his head around in time.
Going back to that last game between these two teams on September 10th, the last 17 drives for the Argonauts, 13 punts, 2 interceptions, 2 field goals. But they're looking good here to start the second half, down by 7. Play action, Bethel Thompson under pressure, and the Tiger Cats got to him. There's a pile of Tiger Cats there, but it looks like Dylan Wynn is the one who gets the quarterback sack.
Boy, it's good to see him back on the field and gets to Bethel Thompson, even with the mass protection. Look, they only had 3 receivers on the play and leaked out 1 running back to the field. So had an extra blocker, but it didn't matter. The Ticats still got home.
Loss of 5 on that quarterback sack by Dylan Wynn. 2nd and 15 from the Hamilton 46. And the defense come up big. First possession of the second half. Empty backfield for McLeod. Bethel Thompson. He will throw to his right. It's complete to DJ Foster. Trying to get to the outside, looking for that first down marker. He's not going to get to it. Ciante Evans stopped him with a little help from Jovan Santos Knox.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dylan Wynn is certainly back. He got to Bethel Thompson so fast on this play. It looked like he knew the snap count more than the center did, and just drilled Bethel Thompson as he threw the ball. He's going to feel that one.
Toronto started this drive on their own 10. 6 plays, went 64 yards, and they're trying to put some points on the board. A 43-yard field goal attempt from Boris Beatty. He's already hit from 40 in this game. Argonauts trying to get a little bit closer. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is wide right. And running it out of the end zone is Marcus Green. He's up to the 15. He's hit there almost to the 20-yard line. There is a flag on the field. We will sort out that penalty when we come back. No points for the Argonauts. Missed field goal. Green ran it out. Ticats possession next on the Ticats Audio Network. Early second half here at Tim Hortons Field. Tiger Cats about to get their first possession of the second half, and it is Not good field position after an illegal block. That moves the Tiger Cats back. They'll start from their own 2. So Boris Beatty missed that 43-yard field goal. Marcus Green ran it out, and he was almost to the 20.
Those are the penalties that are going to drive you crazy as a coach, because you're 25 yards away from the ball carrier, throwing an unnecessary block.
Jeremiah Masoli 5 yards deep in his end zone in the shotgun to take the snap, and he's going deep. He's got a receiver wide open. It is complete to Tim White, and he's up to the races, well into Toronto territory, down near the Toronto 45. What a massive play from their own 2-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal contact. Toronto number 20. The penalty is going to be declined. Result of the play is a first down.
Definitely declined. Huge play for the Tiger Cats, one of their biggest of the year.
What a play call there, attacking DeCloud there, who has been a little aggressive on the field corner side, and Tim White ran a hitch and go, and the only thing he could do was try to get in his way because he knew he was beat. But it didn't matter. He made the catch anyways.
60 yards. So this started with Masoli 5 yards deep in his end zone there into Toronto territory. Quarterback keeper. Masoli won't get much of a gain, if anything, on first down. Maybe a yard.
Yeah, what a play call and execution there. Tim White running the hitch and go. And Mazzoli just kind of laid it up a little too high because he was so open. It could have been a 108-yard touchdown if you put it on him, but still, good play. Don't miss the layups, they say. When you're wide open, you gotta convert those plays. So good job.
Tim White leads the team in yards after the catch. He's got the speed, almost made the U.S. Olympic team in triple jump. He's quite the athlete and quite the find for this Tiger Cats offense.
Yeah, Sean Thomas Erlington's nicked up on the play. He was the lead blocker for that QB draw, but he's jogging off on his own will, which is a good sign.
That completion to Tim White makes it the 6th different receiver that Masoli has connected with in this game. Tough to pick out any trends. He's using all those offensive weapons he's got.
Yeah, this is certainly the best looking offensive production that we've seen so far this season.
1 touchdown in the game. That was a short swing pass to Sean Thomas Erlington, ran 24 yards. That was in the first half. And flags fly before the ball is snapped. And this looks like it's probably going against the Tiger Cats. Looks like they're backing up.
Chris Van Ziel just backed up a little early from his stance. See if he was drawn off or not.
Procedure, Hamilton number 54. 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
So now it's second and really long here for Hamilton on their first possession of the second half. They need 13 yards for the first down. They're on the Toronto 51. They started this drive on their own 2. Empty backfield for Jeremiah Masoli. He's got time, throws. Oh boy, that was almost picked off by Dexter McCoyle, who had a pick 6 in the Argos last game against Ottawa. This is just a knockdown on this play.
Dexter McCoyle, certainly the player that we've seen flying around the most on the Toronto side. The Jagarrett Davis, if you could say, of the Argos. Got 6 tackles already, a big sack that forced the safety, and almost an interception there.
Remains a 7-point lead for the Tiger Cats. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tiger Cats have outscored their opposition 18-0 in the third quarter in the last 2 games. Joel Whitford punting. High punt caught at his own 10 by Chandler Worthy. He's hit hard as he got to the 15. Tyler Turnowski there again on special teams. And it looks like Worthy will get up near the 20-yard line. And that's where the Argos will start their second drive of the second half. Tiger Cats lead 12-5 on the Ticats Audio Network. Back at Tim Hortons Field, RJ Broadhead, Andy Fantuz. Tiger Cats lead the Argonauts 12-5. Midway through the third quarter, Argonauts starting from their own 21-yard line. 3 receivers to the field side. McLeod, Bethel, Thompson looks that way. It's a completed pass to Curly Gittins Jr., and he's up across the 35 to the 36. It's a first down for the Argonauts.
We've seen quite a few throws to the wide side of the field there, just in the open zone coverage. Sometimes it's a dangerous throw, but in a day like today, the wind's completely subsided, able to continue to pick up the needed yardage.
Beautiful Thanksgiving Monday here in Hamilton. Still well over 20 degrees. Just past 6 o'clock Eastern time. First and 10 from the 36, and they go straight ahead this time. The handoff goes to A.J. Olette.
Well, that's their first glimpse of any type of traditional running attack there. Nice hole created by the offensive line to pick up 8 on first down to give you open up the playbook completely with a 2nd and 2.
From their own 44-yard line. Toronto moving the ball much better in the second half. It's another handoff, and Olette has nowhere to go, and again, it's Jagarrett Davis with the stop. Had a little help from his friends, too.
Yeah, huge push by the defensive line. Olette with the extra effort to try to get a yard there, but they stopped him 3 yards in the backfield. So good effort by Olette, but still going to have to punt here. So great stop by that defensive line once again.
Statistically, you look at this game, and the Tiger Cats, you just feel, should be further ahead. 12 points. Most points they've had at a half is 14. They just haven't been able to blow games open. This is a close one. Marcus Green catches the punt at his own 10. Under the lights, you can see some shadows now as he got to the 20. Maybe they'll give him the 21. And that's where the Tiger Cats will begin their second possession of the second half.
Yeah, a few missed blocks on that punt return. Had 4 guys in his face after his first cut. But you're right, though. This game is one of those games that to only be a 1-score game just doesn't feel like it, especially if you're looking at the stats. At the same time, I wouldn't really change too much in the game plan. I'd like to see a little bit more of that rushing in between the tackles and not let those defensive line kill drives by batting down the ball at the line of scrimmage. That's really been the best defense against the Ticats tonight.
4 receivers to the field side. Sean Thomas Erlington right at the right shoulder of Jeremiah Masoli. It's play action, quick pass. Braylon Addison up the middle, makes the catch, gets across the 40 for a first down. Tiger Cats.
Good read and execution there by Mazzoli. He felt the pressure coming from his backside and just pulled the ball and hit the quick slant to Addison.
Empty backfield this time for Jeremiah Masoli. Ball on the 40. Another completion. Jalen Anklin looking for the yards after the catch. Tried to spin away, but the Argonauts were able to stop him after a gain of about 5.
Another rhythm throw there by Mazzoli, just catching, setting his foot, and he already knows where he's going with the ball. So a 5-yard gain, but still a good tempoed play for the Ticats.
Jeremiah Masoli might be changing the play, went up under center, now he backs off into the shotgun again. Here's the snap. It's a handoff to Sean Thomas Erlington. Has some pretty good blocking, and he's tackled on the Tim Hortons logo near midfield. It's another first down for the Tiger Cats.
I think you're right, RJ. I think he called the play. He saw something in the defense. So good audible there to run the ball right behind Chris Van Ziel and Woodmansey and pick up the first down.
Tiger Cats now on their own 51-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Fresh set of downs here for the Tiger Cats, trying to get a win in the column and tie Toronto for top spot in the East. Play action, Masoli under pressure, rolls to his right. Now he's got some time, looking for someone open, hits his receiver, Jalen Anklin, and it is close to another first down. Where are they going to spot it? Yes, it is a first down for the Tiger Cats. So now they're into Toronto territory at the 47-yard line of the Argonauts.
Well, I'll tell you what, RJ, the the Argos are lucky Chris Edwards came with all that pressure, because Dunbar Jr. just ran past the secondary and was wide open up the seam, but Mazzoli had to escape from the pocket and couldn't find him in time.
2 receivers to the field side this time, and it is given to Braylon Addison, and he will go ahead, maybe a gain of 3 on that play.
Yeah, wildcat formation there. Braylon Addison taking the snap alongside Thomas Erlington, and Thomas went to the right, and Braylon went to the left. Picked up about 4 yards.
Never know what you're going to see from this Tiger Cats offense. Keeping things fresh and different. 1 receiver to the boundary side. 4 to the field side. Now Ackland will join the boundary side. Mazzoli looking left. That's the field side. Looking for the end zone. Just out of the reach of David Ungerer. He was the only one who had a shot at catching that ball, and it was drama. It was in the air. Could he catch up to it? He couldn't. Just overthrown.
Oh, so disappointing. Mazzoli's going to want that one back. That's what you call it. Don't miss the layups. No safety in the middle of the field. He really could have put that ball anywhere and just overthrew him by about 3 yards. Unfortunate, because that was guaranteed touchdown if he just put it anywhere in his vicinity.
There wasn't an Argo near Ungerer. So instead, it is 3rd down. Tiger Cats forced to punt. Joel Whitford standing at his own 51-yard line, trying to hem the Argonauts deep in their own zone. Chandler Worthy will watch this ball bounce into the end zone. And he will get to it and take a knee. So the Tiger Cats extend their lead with the single. It is a 13-5 lead for Hamilton with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. You're listening on the Ticats Audio Network. Just over 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Tiger Cats lead the Argonauts 13-5, low-scoring game. RJ Broadhead and Andy Fantuz. Pretty good crowd on a beautiful Thanksgiving Monday here in Hamilton at Tim Hortons Field. We'd like to see a win. Tiger Cats leading, but this is by no means a comfortable lead, still a 1-score game.
Yeah, you don't want to be looking back at that last play there, the missed shot to Unger on the post, and regret that missed throw.
Argonauts, they start from their own 35, and a flag flies.
Procedure, Toronto number 67. 5-yard penalty remains, 1st down.
That's Jamal Campbell. Procedure on the Argonauts, that'll march them back. It'll be 1st and 15 now, so they'll be on their own 30. Crowd's getting loud.
Donut box is rocking. Another procedure penalty for the Argos.
McLeod, Bethel Thompson has DJ Foster to his left. It's a passing play, and it is complete. Ricky Collins Jr. up the middle. He's still on his feet past the 50 to midfield, and he leads the team in yards after the catch, and he gets a whole bunch there for a 1st down into Hamilton territory.
The offensive line just gave Bethel Thompson enough time on that one to find the mismatch with Ricky Collins Jr. working on the zone defender, Santos Knox. And you know, Ricky Collins Jr., one of the most dynamic players in the league. That's a mismatch against any middle linebacker.
27-yard gain. Argos had 6 first downs in the first half. They've had 6 in the 3rd quarter. Keep the ball on the ground. The handoff to DJ Foster, and looks like he'll get about half what he needed for the 1st down, maybe 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 5 or 6.
Right on that brink here of the scoring zone at the 50-yard line going in. So the Ticat 50-yard line. So big play here. Get the ball back for your offense.
3 receivers to the boundary side here for the Argonauts. And Bethel Thompson looking that way, goes up the middle. Curly Gittins Jr. makes a great catch. He was hit hard on the play by Tunde Adeleke. He hangs onto the football, and the Argonauts are inside the Hamilton 30.
Wow, what a catch. Good throw, and Clean hit, but big hit by Delicae and able to hold on. What a catch. Oh, my goodness.
28-yard line is where the Argos are now, and that's Hamilton's 28-yard line, so they're looking at some points here. McLeod, Bethel, Thompson didn't have much going in the first half, much better here in the second half. It's a quick throw to his favorite target in this game. It's Gittins Jr. again, and it takes 3 Tiger Cats to finally bring him down, but he is at the Tiger Cats 15, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, RJ, what a play call by the Argos there, because the Tiger Cats were sort of sitting back and had only been rushing 4 and then 3, and they were moving the ball down the field, so they expected the pressure. Ticats brought the pressure. They gave the quick wide receiver screen. So perfect play call.
Clock winding down, 25 seconds and counting remaining in the third quarter. Bethel Thompson looking end zone. No, it was in the hands of Chandler Worthy, and coming across was Jamal Roll to knock that ball away. Jamal Roll, great defensive play, just saved a touchdown.
Oh, what a play. He got there just in time and didn't even go for the hit, just went straight for the ball. If you're that receiver, though, Worthy, you got to attack that football. Help out your quarterback. That should have been a touchdown, but good play by Roll to prevent it. 2nd and 10 from the 15.
Roll got there just in time. It was in the hands of Worthy. That was the first incompletion for Bethel Thompson in this half. On the Hamilton 15, and flags are flying all over the place. I see at least 3 of them on the field, and that was before the ball was snapped.
Procedure, Toronto number 67. 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
So they get the former York star, Jamal Campbell, again on procedure.
Just keeps shooting himself in the foot. Coach Dinwiddie must be furious. Good for the Tiger Cats, 2nd and 15 from the 20.
This will be the last play of the third quarter. Crowd is loud. Tim Hortons Field is rocking right now. It's shaking. Empty bank field. Bethel Thompson looking end zone again, and it falls incomplete. The defense holds. No flags on the field, and Argos will likely have to settle for a field goal. But that's the end of 3 quarters, and it's a 13-5 lead for the Tiger Cats. We'll be back with a 4th quarter and a big finish here at Tim Hortons Field across the Ticats Audio Network. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tim Hortons Field. A happy Thanksgiving to you. RJ Broadhead, Andy Fantuz here, and this 4th quarter we're going to have another exciting finish. So the Argonauts are going to have a field goal attempt. Looks like this is a 27-yarder for Boris Beatty. It's currently 13-5. They're going to try to make it 13-8. The kick is up, and it's good. So a short field goal for Beatty. And the Argonauts hanging around, creeping a little closer. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, well, the Tiger Cats are fortunate to get off the field only giving up 3 points there. And you got to look at the awareness of Chandler Worthy there. First on the touchdown catch that could have been, where he kind of just waited on the ball and was very relaxed catching it, allowed Roll to come in and break up the pass. And then on the 2nd down play, the Tiger Cats brought an all-out cover 0 blitz, and Bethel Thompson actually put the ball in a place that the receiver could get it, but he just didn't have any. Worthy didn't have any awareness of the blitz and didn't break his route off quick enough, so the ball fell to the ground.
Ryan Dinwiddie, head coach of the Argos, wasn't happy with his offense in their game against Ottawa. Still some kinks to be worked out. Here's Masoli, play action, tried to go up the middle. It was a little bit high for Braylon Addison, and he couldn't haul it in. It's incomplete.
A little bit of confusion on that play. First off, Mazzoli faked the handoff to the wrong side, and then he was looking deep for Dunbar Jr., but he was double covered, so tried to hit the underneath receiver, but looked like 2 receivers were sort of in the same line of sight there. So somebody must have made a mistake on the route there.
Tiger Cats on their own 35, early 4th quarter. They're up by 5, 2nd and 10 here for Hamilton. Malik Irons into the game. He's just to the right of Jeremiah Masoli. Masoli will take a couple of steps back, passes up the middle. It is caught by Stephen Dunbar right up the middle. It's a first down and into Argos territory inside the 45.
Wow, what a throw and catch on that one. A classic scissors pattern with the corner over top and trying to hit the post underneath, and threw it just perfectly where only Dunbar could catch it.
Another pass to Dunbar. This was a quick swing out to the left, and the Argos were all over that. Jamal Peters got there in a hurry, and it is a loss on second down of about a yard. So 2nd and 12 here.
Yeah, a violent tackle there by Jamal Peters. He saw the screen coming from the very start, unblocked.
Tiger Cats are on the Argonauts 45. 2nd and long. 3 receivers to the boundary side. Mazzoli looking that way to the near side, going for the end zone. Jalen Acklin! Touchdown, Tiger Cats! Jalen Acklin hauls it in and does a dance.
Oh, what an adjustment, Jalen Acklin. A good read by Mazzoli. They had Jalen running the seam, trying to hit the sail underneath, but the Argos weren't fooled, so he thought the only place I can throw it is the go route. Threw it a little bit inside, but Acklin able to dip inside of the high defender and go attack that football. What an adjustment by Jalen Acklin.
Perfect throw by Jeremiah Mazzoli.
Well, he gave him a chance, that's for sure. He put it where only he could get it. And there wasn't anywhere else to throw it, so good decision, good throw. But what an adjustment and finish by Acklin.
Cannot over-exaggerate the importance of that touchdown for the Tiger Cats. It just had the feel of that Montreal game where Toronto was hanging around, chipping into the lead, so an important touchdown for Hamilton. Taylor Bertolet comes on for the point after, and this time it's good. So the Tiger Cats increase their lead. They're up 20-8. And it's now a 2-possession game. Very important for the Tiger Cats to get that touchdown. Jalen Acklin hauls in the Mazzoli pass. Tiger Cats fresh off a touchdown. Jeremiah Mazzoli to Jalen Acklin. A couple of big passes in that last possession for the Tiger Cats. One to Stephen Dunbar Jr., the touchdown to Jalen Acklin. Those two combined for 77 yards, those two completions, and Mazzoli over 300 yards passing for the first time this season. It's 20-8, 12 and a half minutes to go, and here's Ouellette on the run back for the Argos, and he gets up to the 25, maybe the 26.
Well, it's going to be a big possession here for the Argonauts to respond after that explosive drive by the Cats. Gotta love seeing those throws downfield, and haven't seen a lot of that so far this year. Hopefully this is the start of some keep building on that drive and keep building throughout the rest of the season.
That's got to feel good for the Tiger Cats offense. Putting some points up, some big plays, some dynamic plays. Empty backfield, Bethel Thompson throws to his left. It is a completion to Chandler Worthy, and he'll get about 9 on first down.
Good to see him making up for his mistakes on the last drive by finding the zone and feeling the defender that time. Able to pick up 8. Good read again by Bethel Thompson, just picking the soft spot in the zone on the short side of the field.
Argonauts on their own 33-yard line. Trailing Hamilton by 12 points at Tim Hortons Field, and capacity crowd allowed now here in Hamilton. It is loud. The handoff goes to A.J. Ouellette. He tries to go straight up the middle, only needed a couple of yards and got it for the first down. He's across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
That's a hard 3 yards, RJ. He just ran into a brick wall there. Violent game in the middle in the trenches tonight.
Only was looking for a couple. That's all he needed for the first down. Fresh set of downs. Argonauts on their 37-yard line. 3 receivers to the boundary side for Toronto. Here's the snap. Bethel Thompson Couple of steps back, has some time, throws to that boundary side, the far side. Ricky Collins Jr. makes the catch and sidesteps the sidelines for a couple more yards and a first down close to midfield.
Well, the offensive line did their job on this one, RJ. The Ticats brought a delayed blitz and just couldn't find a seam. So they had extra rushers against the blockers, but they just couldn't find their way through. So someone's going to get open with all that time, and Ricky Collins Jr. did, and Bethel Thompson made the right read.
Good receivers find a way to get open. Argonauts continue to move the ball. They're on their own 53 now, and looks like an audible being called by Bethel Thompson. He's mad as flags fly.
Time count violation.
And the
Toronto number 4.
crowd
5-yard
draws a penalty. Time count violation on the Argonauts. You got to give that one to the fans.
Yeah, you got to give a few to them to the fans. Bethel Thompson tried to change the play with only about 6 seconds left on the play clock. So, job, Ticat fans.
You can feel Tim Hortons field shaking as they get loud with the defense on the field. 1st and 15. Argonauts push back to their 48-yard line. Empty backfield for McLeod Bethel Thompson. The pass goes up the middle. It is caught by Chandler Worthy, and he is tackled quickly by the Tiger Cats. Few of them right there, and he will just get that ball right near the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was great defense on that play, forcing Bethel Thompson to take his check down, and a tackle immediately by Santos Knox. You'll give that play up all day long.
Jovan Santos Knox, over 40 tackles now on the season. 10 minutes to go, 4th quarter. 2nd and 9 from their own 54. Bethel Thompson up the middle. Cam Kelly dives. Did he intercept this? He dove, and it looks like Cam Kelly has an interception.
Garrett Davis again, drilling Bethel Thompson, forcing the throw. Cameron Kelly coming in with the diving pick.
How about the hands of the linebacker? Cameron Kelly gets the interception. There's 9:52 to go in the 4th quarter. Tiger Cats take over possession, leading 20-8. 9:52 to go in the 4th quarter. The Argos are challenging the play, so they're reviewing the Cam Kelly interception. 20-8 is the score. Tiger Cats are leading. There were 2 plays. It's hard to tell which one is being reviewed. Can they review a roughing the passer?
Yeah, honestly, I thought all turnovers were challenged automatically by the booth, or viewed, looked at automatically, but perhaps it's the roughing the passer. It might have been a helmet-to-helmet hit there, or a hit Bethel Thompson the helmet, but
here's the announcement.
After review by the command center, we have roughing the passer, Hamilton number 56. Be a 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Wow, that changes a lot of things. So it's not an interception for Cameron Kelly. It's roughing the passer on Jagarrett Davis. He's been in the quarterback's face all game long. And Argos move up a healthy amount here on the roughing the passer. They'll be on the Hamilton 41 with a fresh set of downs.
That's such a tough call. He hit him with his chest and barely hit his face mask, but when you could see his helmet kind of pop up a little bit as he fell to the ground. That's unfortunate break for the Cats.
2 receivers in motion to the left of Bethel Thompson. He'll go up the middle. It is caught by Declan Cross, and he'll be right near the 30, right near the first down as well. And they give it to him. It's a first down, Toronto.
Jeez, can't say enough about that call there. Hard to believe. We've seen some nice catches tonight, haven't we? But that Cameron Kelly almost interception was one of the best.
Well, that would have really put the Tiger Cats in a good spot. They are up by 12, but the Argos are threatening here. Empty backfield for Bethel Thompson. It's another completion. Chandler Worthy gets down to the 10, and he's tackled there by Cam Kelly, but it's going to be another first down for Toronto.
Bethel Thompson's really reading those low zone holes very well tonight. Found a wide open receiver receiver worthy with nobody within 10 yards of him.
First and goal here for Toronto from the 9-yard line. Ricky Collins Jr. crosses in front of McLeod Bethel Thompson. And he will hand off. It's to DJ Foster, and he weaves his way to the end zone. It's a touchdown for the Argonauts. It was Chandler Worthy who got the handoff, so Worthy gets the touchdown. And the Argonauts are right back on the heels of the Tiger Cats in this game. It's 20-14 with a convert coming.
Good play design there, and Chandler Worthy really making up for his mistakes on the last drive. Got 2 huge catches this one. Takes the jet sweep from the quarterback, makes a nice cut up field, finds the end zone. Good play design and execution by the Argos.
The Argonauts will go for one. Boris Beatty trying to make it a 5-point game. Argonauts just won't go away. They're hanging around. And it is good, the convert, so it is a 5-point game, 20-15. There is a flag on the play. We'll sort that flag out when we come back, but it is close here at Tim Hortons Field. Exciting 8 minutes and 2 seconds ahead on the Ticats Audio Network. Argonauts come up with a big touchdown, and they're within 5 points. Hamilton still leads 22-15. Chandler Worthy was the star on that drive. 4 catches, 44 yards.
We had a roughing the kicker on the extra point, so 15 yards added on this kickoff, so he's kicking from the 50 instead of the 35.
Marcus Green drifts back 5 yards into his end zone. He's going to run it out straight up the middle on the left hash, and he'll get up past the 10, not to the 15. We'll see where they spot it, but likely around the 13. So Hamilton starting deep in their own zone. There are quite a few flags on the field, though, and it looks like it might be against Toronto.
Yeah, late flags. Some kind of sportsmanlike.
After the play, unnecessary roughness. Toronto number 98, 15-yard penalty, first down.
That'll help the Tiger Cats. Had their goal line right there. Now this will push them up to their own 28. Both quarterbacks over 300 yards passing in this game.
The 2 most impressive drives by both teams, back-to-back touchdowns. See if the Ticats can answer again.
Well, they need points. It's a 5-point game, and there's just under 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Jeremiah Masoli passing on first down. It was short of Tim White and bounces in front of him, incomplete.
Yeah, the deep stand pattern by Tim White to the short side of the field, and Masoli just came up short by 3 or 4 yards. Had a chance.
2nd and 10 for the Tiger Cats on their own 28-yard line. Lots of time to go, just midway through the 4th quarter. Tiger Cats have been outscored in the last 3 fourth quarters and in 6 of their 8 games. So they have not been finishing well. They'd like to finish well here. It would be big. It would get them a share of first place. Masoli throwing to his right. It's caught by Stephen Dunbar, but it's going to be short of the first down, and the Tiger Cats have to punt.
Good play call by the defense there, bringing the pressure, forcing Masoli to take his only receiver that was on a quick pattern, which was going to come up short of the 10 yards needed. Geez, it sure feels like one of those games where with the offense that the Tiger Cats are doing, and plus all the penalties the Argos had, that shouldn't be a 5-point game right now.
You're right, Andy. Another close one in the 4th quarter. Tiger Cats hanging on to the lead, just up by 5 points, and they're punting the ball away. Chandler Worthy waits for it on his 34-yard line. Gets across the 35, up to the 40. He's breaking tackles. This is a big gain. He's up to the 50. So the Argonauts are starting to win the field position battle. They'll start this drive from their own 50-yard line.
Good return there. He certainly got critical of himself on that one drive that he missed the touchdown, and and another potential touchdown. He's been balling ever since then.
Chandler Worthy, good return. He was the star of that last drive by the Argos that resulted in a touchdown. He ran it in for Toronto. Under 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Argonauts, they're going to put them on their own 49 to begin this drive. It's been a different Argonauts offense in this second half. McLeod, Bethel, Thompson, empty backfield, stands in the pocket, makes a pass to his right. It's caught by DJ Foster. Jovan Santos Knox, he fell and couldn't get to Foster immediately, so he'll get up across the midfield across the 45 of the Tiger Cats, and a first down for Toronto.
Well, the Argos emptied out DJ Foster to the wide side of the field, and he had one-on-one with the middle linebacker. Probably running an option route, decided to take the quick out pattern, and Bethel Thompson put it right on him, allowing him to put the brakes on and cut back upfield for extra yardage.
17 yards on that play. Now on the Hamilton 44. It's another completion. Ricky Collins Jr. inside the 40, almost to the 35. It'll be a gain of, looks like 7 on first down.
Another crisp timing by the Argos here. This is that same situation that the Ticats brought a lot of pressure a few drives ago, and they threw the quick screen. Let's see if they throw another screen here coming up.
Ball on the far left hash. It's sitting on the Hamilton 37-yard line. Argonauts are within 5 points. Fans trying to help out the defense again. Here's the snap. One step back. It's complete to Curly Gittins Jr. He's across the 30, almost to the 25, and he's stopped there by Jovan Santos Knox. But it's another first down for Toronto.
Impressive drive by Bethel Thompson. He felt the blitz coming and just took his dump off the little shake pattern right up the middle of the field by Gittins Jr.
Big changes for this Toronto offense at the half. They had 6 first downs in the first half. In the second half, they've had 16. Now they're on the Tiger Cats 26-yard line. Handoff goes to DJ Foster. He'll go up the middle across the 25-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play.
Big hold there by the Cats defense, only allowing 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Best second down position they've been in so far this drive. Got to get off the field here.
Ball on the Hamilton 22. Toronto looking at definite points. They'd like to take their first lead of the football game. McLeod, Bethel Thompson back to pass. He's throwing, looking end zone. It's caught by Davaris Daniels. Touchdown. Davaris Daniels hauls it in. It's a touchdown for Toronto, and they lead for the first time in this game.
Another magnificent catch. He ran it out and up, and Bethel Thompson put it right at the front pylon on the short side of the field. And Davaris Daniels, used to call this Randy Mossing somebody, jumping up, getting his feet in bounds, pulling it in. Wow, big catch. Good coverage there by Desmond Lawrence. Just better offensive play. They're going to go for 2 here, RJ.
Okay.
Try to get up by 3 points.
21-20 Argonauts. 2-point conversion ensuing. We'll see if they can get it. Big play. 4 minutes to go. The clock is running under 4 minutes, getting close to that 3-minute warning. Argos going for 2, trying to make it a 3-point game. McLeod, Bethel Thompson loops it in. It's intercepted by Cam Kelly. So this time it is an interception for Kelly. And they don't get the 2-point conversion. It is a 1-point game. That's big. That's big to keep it within 1 for the Tiger Cats.
Yeah, a lot easier to score 1 point than to force yourself to make the field goal. So gut check time now here for the Cats. 3:41 left. Jeez, hard to believe they're losing this game, but you still got a chance, so time to execute.
Toronto much different on offense in the second half. Moving the ball, getting a couple of touchdowns. And they lead. First time in this football game at 4 minutes to go. Now there's 3:41 on the clock.
Bethel Thompson just having a half. He's playing outstanding. 274 yards already in the second half. Only 84 yards in the first half.
What a difference.
Yeah, he's reading the defense. When he sees the zone, he's picking the right receiver every time, getting the ball out of his hands when he feels pressure. Playing really well right now.
What is going on in these fourth quarters for the Tiger Cats?
Still in a position to win.
Trailing by a point. Marcus Green drops it at his own 5, but he had plenty of time to pick it up. He's got it now. He's across the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Tiger Cats offense need a drive here, a sustained drive, and they need points.
Yeah, they certainly do. Let's see what Tommy Condell is gonna draw up and see how versatile this drive is gonna be.
Tiger Cats on their own 22-yard line. Jeremiah Masoli. Can he orchestrate something big here for the Tiger Cats? Empty backfield. Masoli, one step back, completes the pass to Sean Thomas Erlington running down the sideline, got across the 45 up near the 50-yard line, so a solid gain of 27 yards on first down.
He talked about versatile play calling. They emptied 5 receivers to the wide side of the field. They're trying to go for the option route to the inside receiver, but nobody covered the flat by Sean Thomas Erlington. Good read by Mazzoli, put it right on him, allowed him to pick up extra yardage.
4 receivers to the field side. Now Addison coming up near Masoli, and he will take the handoff from Jeremiah Masoli, but Cordero Law right there. It is a gain of maybe 1. Not much on first down for the Tiger Cats. And we are at 2 minutes, 45 seconds. 3-minute warning here at Tim Hortons Field. The Tiger Cats trying to play catch up now. They're down a point. Big finish in store for us at Tim Hortons Field. The first place battle in the East Division. Argonauts currently hold that spot. Tiger Cats trying to tie them in top spot. Tiger Cats led all game. Now they find themselves with 2:35 to go, down by a point. Second and long, Jeremiah Masoli. Pass incomplete. It was intended for David Ungerer. He was in tight coverage with Preston Deku. And it is third down with 2:31 to go. 3rd and 8.
Some of the players are asking the coach to challenge something here. I'm not sure what
they're
looking at.
Coach O throws the challenge flag. Oh, maybe the touch by Deku was a little early on David Ungerer.
Hamilton is challenging. There's pass interference. We'll review the play.
Well, this would be big. And Coach O has been good in challenges. He's challenged 3 times. He's won 2 of them. This will be his 4th challenge of the year. And, well, it looks like there was some contact just before the ball got there. What do you think, Andy?
Oh, it's close. It's a close one. He certainly got there a little bit early, but I'm not sure how much contact there was. I have to take another look. Looks like he grabbed his left shoulder. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a successful challenge for the Cats. Big play. I think they tried to go back to that play that they missed earlier in the game with Ungerer coming on the post wide open. And the Argos weren't fooled this time, but still, contact a little early. See what happens.
Well, what a huge review this is. 2 minutes, 31 seconds to go in the game. Argos have had a big comeback in the second half.
Yeah, we talked a bit about how it's hard to believe that the Cats are in this situation, but this is exactly where you do not want to feel sorry for yourself. You gotta, let's listen for the call.
After review, we have pass interference. Toronto. Ball in place at the 24-yard line. Automatic. First down.
That changes things. Pass interference, a great challenge by Orlando Steinauer and the Tiger Cats. The crowd wanted it too. There was a big cheer when he threw that challenge flag, and an even bigger cheer when the review was announced. Pass interference, and now the Tiger Cats are on the Argos 24-yard line, well within field goal range.
Big challenge. Big challenges by both sides here in the fourth quarter.
Three receiver set here. Masoli hands off to Sean Thomas Erlington, and he will get a yard, maybe two, as he tried to go up the middle.
A big hit there. RJ, I was saying that this is exactly where you don't want to feel sorry for yourself and forget about what's happened up to this point. You're in a position to win the game, to control the rest of the clock, and put your foot down. This is where your leader's got to step up and just say, next play, let's just focus on where we are right now.
Toronto penalties, 13 of them for 105 yards. That's a big one, puts Hamilton within field goal range, and a field goal would give the Tiger Cats back the lead. They'll be 2nd and 8. Sean Thomas Erlington on a knee right now. He was the ball carrier on first down, got 2 yards.
That was a big hit. I hope it's nothing to do with his head. Second time he's been down here in the second half. Could be just the wind knocked out of him. There's a big collision there.
Yeah, he tried to go up the middle. Got a couple on the play, so now the Tiger Cats on the Toronto 22. In a huddle, going over their next play. And Sean Thomas Erlington is up. Gets a fist bump from Chris Van Zyl. Almost like a playing coach out there, Van Zyl. He's uplifting teammates. Seen him a couple of times tapping Coulter Woodmansey, who's in his first year, the rookie. Played just a handful of games. Got to be a good feeling for Woodmansey to look to his right and see Chris Van Zyl there.
Absolutely. It's those intangibles that those veterans, the veteran all-stars bring to the table. Really going to help the team out in many ways that you can't see on the stat sheet.
All right, here we go. Ball on the Toronto 22-yard line. It's 2nd and 8 yards to go for Hamilton. The clock is running. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 14, 13. Jeremiah Masoli in the shotgun. Jalen Acklin in motion behind him. Now he gets into a blocking position. Masoli passes. It's complete to Braylon Addison. Gets to the first down and down to the 10-yard line. Fresh set of downs. It should be 1st and goal here for the Tiger Cats.
Who else? His go-to guy, Braylon Addison, running the out pattern with max protection. And takes a massive hit by 2 players as soon as he catches it. Stays on his feet, able to get some extra yards. Clock ticking. This is some timeout by Toronto here, but this is where you need to manage the clock, put some points on the board, but also not leave too much time left for the Argos.
Addison almost was able to break that. Chris Edwards, good second effort to bring him down. They're saying the ball's on the 10. Looks like it's just a little inside the 10-yard line, so it's 1st and goal.
2 minutes left here. Argos are going to get the ball back pretty much no matter what. Impossible to waste 2 minutes with 1st and goal. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here to go up by 7.
Here they go from the 10-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock. Handoff goes to Malik Irons. Jump to his left, then to his right. Goes up the middle along the near hash. And he'll get a gain of about 2 or 3.
Conservative play call there. Running the ball. See what they do here. Hard to don't want to just kick a field goal and be up by 2 with this much time left and the way the Argos offense has been playing the second half.
Yeah, you're right there, Andy. That is not the comfortable option, but it would be a lead. Let's see what happens. 2nd and 7. Ball on the Argos 7.
Big team formation again. 2 tight ends.
Masoli. He's going to keep this. He's to the 5, the 4, and he's hit. He does not get to the end zone. He will get to the 4-yard line.
Dexter McCoyle just his pursuit so fast. It looked like there was a hole there for Mazzoli. Coyle came out of nowhere and drilled him about the 4-yard line.
That's why he leads Toronto in tackles. Big play by McCoyle. Peters there as well.
Ticats ran that play earlier in the game where they threw it to Klinich on the goal line, and it was a little bit late throw. He ran that corner route again there, but Mazzoli rolling to the left, so hard to kind of turn around and throw the ball with your right hand and put it in the right spot. Decided to try to keep it. Field goal attempt here.
12-yard field goal, just a short one for Taylor Bertolette. He's 2 for 2 in the game. This is to give the Tiger Cats the lead. The snap, the kick, and it's good. A little chip shot from 12 yards for Taylor Bertolette, and Hamilton's ahead again. 23-21. It's a 2-point game, and there's a minute and 7 seconds to go.
What a game. What a finish. Tiger Cat defense is going to have to step up and pull some of that magic from the first half.
Second straight game that the Tiger Cats have allowed 20 or more points, just the third time this season, but they need a stop here. It's a 2-point game. McLeod Bethel Thompson in the second half, he's gone 19 for 22, 274 yards in the air. He's thrown a touchdown, also an interception. That was on the 2-point conversion. That was a big play by Cam Kelly looking back at it. He intercepted the pass on the 2-point convert attempt. And that made it a 1-point game, allowed Taylor Bertolette to kick that field goal to put the Tiger Cats up. It is
interesting decision here, RJ.
2-point lead for Hamilton.
To take the kick return instead of taking the ball at the 35 with only a minute and 7 left.
Here's the kick. Chandler Worthy drifting back. He'll take it at his own 10, the 15, the 20, up to the 25, the 30, up to the 35. So pretty much the same result. If they had taken it there, maybe they'll give him the 36, but it's right around that 35-yard line. Looks like right on the 35.
Yeah, only took 6 seconds off the clock, so you tell me 6 seconds for 1 yard. Oh, it's right on the 35, so 6 seconds for nothing. But regardless, they thought they saw something in their kick return team to give them an edge.
Well,
donut box rocking now.
Yeah, you're going to notice it's loud at Tim Hortons Field. They need the defense to come up big. It's a 2-point game. There's a minute and 1 second on the clock. Here's the snap. McLeod Bethel Thompson makes the pass, and getting over to knock it away was Carriel Brooks.
Errant pass there by Bethel Thompson. He was running the out route, and he threw it behind him, but Brooks came in with a big hit. He still would have caught the ball if Brooks wasn't there, but could have been a better throw to give the receiver a chance. Good play by Brooks. 2nd and 10, 35-yard line, 57 seconds left.
You set it up perfectly. Argos with 3 receivers to the field side. McLeod Bethel Thompson throws that way, and it is complete to Chandler Worthy, and he will have enough for the first down. So the Argos continue with possession, and they are up to their own 48-yard line, getting close to midfield now. 3 receivers to the field side. Again, loud at Tim Hortons Field. Bethel Thompson, a pass. It's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. It goes incomplete. Jovan Santos Knox might have been the one to get a hand on it.
Big deflection at the line of scrimmage there. Argos are running the slant against the cover 0 once again. Could have been another big play. Huge deflection by someone on the defensive line. Might have been Santos Knox, not sure.
It was Santos Knox who actually reached across his body with his left hand to knock the ball down on his right side. 2nd and 10. Argos on their own 48. They're down by 2. There's 40 seconds on the clock. McLeod Bethel Thompson has time. It's a short pass caught by Damien Jean-Pierre, and he will be short of the first down, but it is clearly 3-down territory here for the Argos.
What a tackle by Simone Lawrence, coming up to make a shoestring tackle. I can't tell you how hard that is against a player jumping like that. Wow, Simone, huge play when they needed it the most. 3rd and 6 now.
Big players come up in the big moments. So a timeout here. 3rd and 6. This is ball game if the Tiger Cats can stop the Argos.
Jean-Pierre was in blocking on that last play and then leaked out late. So Simone was 15 yards downfield when Jean-Pierre caught the ball. So to come up and make that tackle, very impressive.
34 seconds on the clock. Crowd ramping up now as the Argos begin to emerge from their huddle. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Tiger Cats defense encouraging the fans to get even louder. Ball on the Toronto 52. They need 6 for the first down. They have to get to the Hamilton 52-yard line. McLeod, Bethel, Thompson steps back a couple. The pass. They're saying it's a catch by the Argos, Dejon Brissett.
Oh, wow. Game of inches. Desmond Loris right there.
First catch of the game. It's a first down for the Argos. They're into Hamilton territory. 12 seconds on the clock. There's a handoff up the middle, and Argos don't get much on that play. They were just trying to get the ball more in the better spot, middle of the field, or at least closer to the middle of the field for Boris Beatty. So with 7 seconds on the clock, Beatty's going to come in.
Let's go, baby.
To try to kick a field goal.
51 yards. Not too much wind out there right now. 0 seconds on the clock.
What a finish. Argos a chance to win the football game. 51-yard field goal attempt coming up from Boris Beatty. And the whistle goes. It's a timeout called by the Tiger Cats. They'll try to ice Beatty here.
Wow, what a nail-biter.
It's never done the easy way, is it? Like that first half, Tiger Cats significantly better statistical numbers, but it was close. Argos much better in the second half, put up some points, had a lead, 21-20, and then good drive by the Tiger Cats, aided by a challenge on pass interference. Coach O won that challenge. They got a field goal out of it and lead by 2. Here we go. Set up again on the 51-yard line. Boris Beatty,
11 guys on the field.
2 for 3 in the game. This will be his longest attempt of the game. He's hit from 54 yards. The snap, the kick, it's up. It's good. With no time on the clock, Boris Beatty hits from 51 yards, and the Argonauts beat the Tiger Cats on the last play of the game. That is a huge win for Toronto. That extends their lead in the East Division. And now the Tiger Cats fall back below 500 at 4-5 on the season. Another late comeback here at Tim Hortons Field, and now the Tiger Cats have lost 2 straight at home.
What a turnaround in the second half by the Argonauts, and you can't help but think that only a 7-point lead after the first half, and those missed opportunities really came back to hurt them here tonight. You got to give Toronto credit, making some key plays down the stretch when they needed it most. You know, back and forth game. What a game. 2 one-point victories for the Argos against the Cats this season. So if the Cats can win next week in Toronto after the bye, then they'll take the season series because they'll be up on the point spread. But they're down by 2 games in the standings as of now.
That's a tough couple of games to take for the Tiger Cats. Late comeback by Montreal, and here the Argos do it in the second half. Argos improve to 6-3. Hamilton falls to 4-5. And the Argonauts are in a pretty good spot now with the stretch drive ahead. Both teams will have a bye week in week 11. So on the last play of the game, a 51-yard field goal is successful from Boris Beatty, and the Argonauts win the game 24-23. Post-game coverage is coming up next for our executive producer, Dave Cadeau, our statistician, Jeff Girardat, and Andy Fantuz. I'm RJ Broadhead. Thanks for listening to Hamilton Tiger-Cats football on the Ticats Audio Network.
Ticats Audio